Shoulder strength continues to grow.
And here are the finalists for the 200 butterfly, the final individual event of the 2024 American Women's Swimming and Diving Championship. And it should be a great one.
Victoria Raymond with the top seed, a freshman from Tulane. An exciting moment for her to have chosen the walkout song. The freshman goes old school, not necessarily what we would have expected.
Yeah, she's a Canadian, and she has really done a great job of adapting to the tough life that is a true student athlete in college. And she's just done an outstanding job at a fantastic academic institution in Tulane. The late assignments for the 200 butterfly finals. At the bottom of your screen, Elizabeth Myers from Rice in lane number 1. Valentina Becerra from SMU in lane 2. She took the bronze in the 100 fly last night. Ariel Hayon, who won the 100 fly in a meet record last night in lane 3. And then Victoria Raymond, the Canadian freshman from Tulane, silver in the 100 fly last night. She goes for gold out of the pole position. Delorious Markney from Florida Atlantic in lane 5. Lauren Brantley in lane 6 from Rice. Kaylee Turner of North Texas in lane 7. And then Emily Hamlin from East Carolina, the sophomore, in lane 8. It's youth in Raymond, challenging Hayon. A record 7 last night. Here we go. There's the start in the 200 butterfly. What are we looking for here, Samantha?
200 fly is tough. I was just looking at Ariel Hayon doing this. She likes tough events, and there is pride associated with doing tough events. So a lot of times you'll see distance swimmers or distance teams heading the 200 fly. Of course, Rice, the only team with 2 swimmers in this heat, and they have 3 in this heat. So another example of Rice being very distance heavy. They work hard, they train hard, and distance freestyle, shoulder strength translates in the 200 fly.
It's Victoria Raymond out in front with Hayon just behind, and then Markney, the FAU swimmer, right there in the middle of the pool. So far, that's where this race is. And an impressive start here for Tulane. The freshman going for it right off the bat.
Her kick is a little bit uneven, but her upper body is really, really good. She looks pretty comfortable going for it, and that wall was really good. So she's over halfway through. You can always fall off, but I don't think she looks like she's spinning or shortening her stroke or not swimming a smart race right now.
And by the way, halfway home, Valentina Becerra, the senior from SMU, moved into second. Right now, it's looking very good for the freshman, Raymond, who touches the wall in 125.76. She's in first. Hayon has closed in on her. She's in second. Dolores Markney from FAU in third. It's the final 50 as the freshman from Tulane looks to hold off Hayon, who had a great night last night and edged her in the 100 fly. Hayon looks really strong. Raymond got off to the great start. Raymond does it. The freshman holds off Ariel Hayon by a 1/10 of a second, almost 2/10. A winning time of 1:56.78 for the freshman from Tulane, Victoria Raymond.
Raymond swam a really gutsy race. She stayed 29.6 on the third 50, and she went for it, and it worked out. And she was being come back on a little bit in the final 50, outsplit by Hayon by almost a full second on the last 50. But she went for it, and she stayed with it. She didn't fall off much. What an impressive performance by the freshman, and example of going for it paying off and going for it in a really tough event. It took a gutsy performance. And her underwater stayed outstanding. She did not swim scared whatsoever.
And a first win for Tulane. That has got to feel good. Of course, we heard earlier on from Amanda Caldwell in her second year as the head coach at Tulane, had trained off campus for a couple years. But what a year it has been for the Tulane Green Wave, opening up their basically completely gutted and rebuilt pool on campus, and now picking up a gold in the 200 fly. Here are the top 3 times. And last night it was Ariel Hayon just too strong in the 100 fly. Raymond finished with the silver, but Raymond flips the script.
The 100 and 200 of the strokes, you're going to favor one or the other. They're a big enough distance discrepancy that very rarely is there a person that's equal in the 100 and 200. So Raymond had an outstanding 200, and an outstanding butterflyer that probably favors the 100. And then FAU getting in there on the podium. Impressive 158.8.
We have wrapped up the individual events at the American Swimming and Diving Championships. Just one more swimming event to go, and that will be coming up tonight, the 400 free relay. And also on the way, we've got our team diving event, which will be scored for the first time. A lot on the way next on the final day of the American Women's Swimming and Diving Championships.